Oh, hang on, we're live now. Anyway, Pat,
Oh, what up?
you're just gonna have to. I guess we'll just have to see what you can figure out and piece together from my recap of just what happened last time and the other 7 episodes, and you'll just see, and then we'll just start talking about stuff, and then maybe you figure it out, maybe
For
you
sure.
don't.
I've been keeping you kind of updated.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
Sean has been doing
but
a
I
great
want
job.
to this is a new fun game for me. Is that every time we're like, well, what about that thing that you have? And you're like, what thing? You know, the thing that's now integral part of your character. Oh, wait. Did everybody just have feedback
That
there
was
for a sec?
me. That was me.
Okay.
Twitch decided to
Play an ad.
have something going. I gotta
Okay.
turn my computer volume down. It's off.
Okay. Anyway. Hi, Internet. We're here. We're gonna try and do this thing where we play Dungeons and Dragons online. This is my homebrew game. We'll see how things go. So I guess we're no sponsors, so we're gonna roll right into it. What happened last time was the party got drunk. That was the majority of the episode. They went on the legendary Zookville 20 Tavern pub crawl, and there were a few mistakes on my part on reading my own rules. So there's that. That definitely was part of it.
But we won.
But they won. But Rick and Wildfire managed to defeat it. Oz passed out. But again, also potentially not really if I'd read the rules. I didn't have Wave participate because he wasn't here, and Clyde already lost once, so she didn't feel like doing it again. They won. They got some magic items. Some got ones that are better than others that could have been more useful for them. But hey, you know,
whatever.
You live and you learn, and maybe go back.
She made a great decision with the info she had.
Yeah.
Yes.
She heard adamantine and was like, "That's a safe bet."
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
I trade the wolf ring.
For the ring of I think that may have been the lowest of like the things on the the only uncommon item in the whole thing. I think is the ring of animal influence, but it's not attunement, so that's good.
Just go and be like, hey, can I trade this for that red dragon mask?
I'm gonna give the cloak thingy that I got to Oz though, because it helps him way more than it helps me.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Wow, Wildfire. This is wow.
Well, yeah, then you can go in and do your sneaky things, and you'll be more protected.
No, I appreciate that. It's just I don't get you, Wildfire.
What do you mean?
Like, you're super nice half the time, and the other half of the time, you're super condescending. And when I say, I don't like this, that's condescending, you say, nah, which is really cruel. So you're either really, really nice to me or really cruel and condescending. And those two don't really mesh. So, in case you didn't get where I was coming from,
Oz, you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. What you need to not to do.
That's not. You can't do that. That's my thing.
Think about
You're
it.
right.
You
I did it
way
wrong.
too much. Your little body can't handle it.
Hey, where's Gorm?
Where's Gorm?
Gorm.
He's right here.
Tiny Gorm.
Oh, he does have Gorm.
Yeah.
He has tiny Gorm.
We have Gorm,
he has
right?
tiny Gorm.
You have tiny Gorm. He's an iguana.
Yeah, so yeah, the party was drunk, and they convinced you to buy an iguana. There was a weird goblin who supposedly had this wandering like freak show of like crazy animals, but they were just animals with like painted funny colors with like horns glued to their heads and stuff.
Stapled to them.
And there was an
like
iguana.
Dr. Seuss almost.
Yeah, but not nearly as creative.
Yes.
So this was an iguana with like a cardboard unicorn horn glued to its forehead.
I took that off, right?
No.
No, I take that off.
Well, it's glued on there. Also, this is an intelligent iguana now. Because Clyde cast Awaken on it, so it has an intelligence of 10 and it can speak primordial.
Oh.
And before it
Keep us
became
in check.
intelligent, you were trying to teach it how to fight with a sword and a shield made out of a coaster and a toothpick. It wasn't very good at it.
It was cute though.
It was.
Was the party when they were drunk thought it was really good.
We did.
Oh, I forgot that Oz starts this episode still really baked on Gouger Leaf. So that whole speech I had to Ember pretend I threw in more mans and took more pauses.
Also, Wave, you found out through the course of things being really, really bad and horrible tact that Wildfire kept your parents' ashes, like burnt your parents, killed your parents, burned them alive, but has like a jar with your parents' ashes in it. And she
didn't even give them back.
And she didn't even give them back to you. And she's been keeping them this whole time.
We were in the middle of battle when it came up. I wasn't just gonna hand them over; they could break.
But
right, so I'm like, hey, Wildfire, you remember that thing, the ashes of my parents?
Right. I feel like I should explain things.
That you killed, and then I'm gonna roll for persuasion, which is a +6. To give it back.
Okay.
You can't roll for persuasion on her.
No?
I mean,
She's a person.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. You can roll whatever you want, but she still doesn't have to listen. In your defense at the time,
I got a 9, so that's very fitting for me.
Well, once we had gone back to the spire, I would have left them there, like somewhere, like in like a place of like safety and like water and stuff like that. But the reason I kept them is because some resurrection spells and such, you need certain components, and so I was keeping their ashes in case I found a spell someday that I could bring them back and right the wrong that I did.
Well, also, just so you know,
would have known that, I guess.
And I feel like by the time we came to the knowledge that that was your parents, when that whole thing, it felt awkward to bring up, and it just,
Gotta wait.
Yeah, I had to wait for the right moment, and apparently it was when we were fighting dead people, and I was in my thunder paint. So, here we are.
Yeah, I in your defense, Pat, I did bring up in the fight, like, why wouldn't you have brought that up when we were trying to make a memorial to my parents, that you had their ashes in a jar? There was no good answer really provided at the time because there was fighting going on, but yeah, so that happened.
That settles that.
Yep.
Let's see.
Right.
Yes. So what happened was you'd completed the pub crawl. 2 of you got some magic items, and then you basically spent some time talking with Clyde, trying to figure out where to go next. Because you were like, well, let's go see if we know it. Let's go back to the spire. Let's see if there's anything that we understand, that we know about. And you had said, you found out that you were confirmed that you all and Clyde were members of the prophecy, kind of grayed itself out where it showed who, the lines of the prophecy that were tied to you. So you were confirmed about that. And you decided, well, where should we go next? And Clyde brought up like a couple of things, mentioned that maybe some of these talk about people falling before their time, or fell in battle or things like that. So who knows if some of them are listed in that way, but maybe that doesn't necessarily apply to everyone. Maybe some of these people are also dead and you need to bring them back to life. So you might be able to find certain maybe if you find someone that is dead, you can bring them back and then they will be the one who fulfills the prophecy, which kind of opened up a whole nother avenue of thinking like, oh, well, maybe we know someone and they died and we could bring them back. So Clyde went through who she had scryed on to try to find in her time as her memory was kind of slowly fading and her powers were draining. And she had said, she tried scrying on Flint and Theron and they didn't generate, nothing came back. And then you guys had said, well, what have you tried scrying on that sort of weird deformed dragon thing that
we might have to kill?
That they might have to kill because they might have a grudge because Clyde wasn't there when everyone died, and maybe they wouldn't have died if Clyde was there in the first place. And she said, "Well, there's no. Why would I scry on him? They would always have Flint and him would always be together. They wouldn't ever be apart." And then slowly came to the realization, well, maybe they're apart because Flint is dead. So that being said, we she scryed on them and saw a sort of the dragon that looks like Ferdinand inside a like volcanic, like on a rock inside an like a pool, a greater pool of lava. And I think that's pretty much where we ended last time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we said we're gonna go to that place specifically.
Right. And you didn't have really any, I don't think you had at the time any idea of where the volcano was and where there were volcanoes in the region. Correct?
No.
Yeah, Clyde let us know where there were some might
Up
be
north.
up north, and then we were gonna what is it? Fast travel through trees.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tree stride.
Via plants.
Travel via plants.
We're gonna travel via plants to somewhere kind of, I guess, closer.
Okay.
Central, I think. In the whole continent. We go someplace central. Then we use the Find the Path spell, which Clyde can do, because that's a druid spell, and then follow the path to whichever way it's going to go.
Okay. So she will tell you that north of the town of Neverwinter, there's a volcano called Mount Hotenau, which erupted at some point in the relatively recent future to the point where people were still rebuilding in the city of Neverwinter. The volcano and the pyroclastic flow came down and pretty much destroyed most of Neverwinter.
Fancy word, pyroclastic.
Pyroclastic flow is that's the movement of ash and lava. I mean, geology. So
that should be the name of your first hip hop album.
Pyroclastic flow.
Yep.
Yeah, those beats would literally be fire. So anyway, so she will tell you that she has been to Neverwinter before. So she can take you to trees that are relatively outside of the city. And again, for frame of reference, if you don't remember, you guys are basically just outside of Secomber. Secomber will then travel. You traveled west to Daggerford, north along the road to Waterdeep, and then further along that road, following the coast, would stop at Thornhold, through the Mirror of Dead Men, Helmshold, and then just north of Helmshold is Neverwinter. And then Mount Hotenau is northeast from there in the Neverwinter Wood. That's the volcano that she's aware of. What?
Mount Hotenau? What?
Hotenau?
Yes.
Yeah, Hotenau.
Hotenau.
Hote in how?
No. Hotenow.
N-O-W, okay.
Oh, so it's hot now. Hot now.
Hot now. That's what I thought it said.
Nanny.
No, I got it. Yeah. It makes sense.
Thank you, Dungeon Master.
So, Clyde, do you know any trees closer to Neverwinter?
And she says, "Yeah, I know some. I used to go to Neverwinter a lot. That guy I told you about that really, really liked dragons, he had a shop in Neverwinter."
Neat.
Oh.
We could stop by. Maybe that's why. Maybe he'll know something about.
Maybe he'll know about the dragon.
Yeah, maybe he knows about your real dragon friend. If it's proximal.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right, let's go. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys all gather your stuff and things you need, and then she can cast transport via plants, take you north to just outside of the city of Neverwinter. So you guys all go through the tree, something that you've grown relatively used to at this point, and boom, you arrive. Neverwinter is in sight.
Ooh, before we go on, I wanted to ask Celine, What item did you want in exchange for the cool cloak that I already forgot what it's called and exactly what it does?
Well, all of my I have it written down. It makes your AC 15 plus your Dex mod.
Mm-hmm.
And then once per long rest, you can cast Blade Barrier.
Which is fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm all filled up on attunement slots.
Don't you want those boots of flying?
Are they attunement?
Yeah, but they're flying boots, so it might be worth scooping out.
Especially since you can swap attunements in a minute.
That's true. Okay, I'll take the boots.
All right, so if you can go right into D&D Beyond and add winged boots. I'm gonna take it out of my inventory.
How do I?
What is going on with Pat's camera?
Oh no!
Oh god. Oh boy. What's happening? I don't know, but this is
Patrick
wreaking havoc on. Okay, one place, Pat. Keep the phone in one place.
Your patience in it. Goddamn. Anyway,
just keep it in the same place. We'll leave it like that.
You're good.
Yeah.
All right. Right. This looks like a nice city. Does it look like a nice city, or was that sarcasm on my part?
I mean, it's not bad
for a human city.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing super. It's a bigger city. As you can see, there's a variety of different shops and things throughout the city here.
Can I learn the teleportation circle while we're here for this place?
From where?
I don't know, wherever they have them.
Walk up to a guard.
You're just gonna start randomly asking people, "Hey, can I learn your teleportation circle?" Like, you don't know who has it.
The first guard we see.
Ask Clyde.
Is there a usual place that they have them, like in a certain temple or like?
Yeah, guys.
Town hall or something.
Guys, when we were in
Waterdeep.
When we were in Waterdeep, the cleric Alyssa, when she saw Clyde, said that they brought in a dragon through the teleportation circle in the Meestrin Temple. We already know where the teleportation circle is.
Perfect. Oz, good job.
Well,
that's why you're the leader today.
The teleportation circle in Waterdeep.
What?
Alyssa's in Waterdeep.
Yes, but she wasn't at the time. She was in Neverwinter.
Yeah, she referenced when we brought the dragon head thing or body, whatever it was.
Because we brought it to
Eddie.
No, you brought it to Alyssa, and you sent all the people, I think, to.
No, because we brought the dragon bits to Eddie to make stuff.
Yeah.
And then it was later we brought all the people to Waterdeep.
No, you brought the people to Neverwinter.
We did bring the people to Neverwinter.
We did both. We brought them both to Neverwinter.
Here, Neverwinter, deal with our problems.
Exactly. Like, that was the running joke that they would always complain about us because we kept sending shit through their teleportation circles.
Oops.
Let me see here. Just checking one thing because I have this in my notes in the back here.
And even if that's not true, we could just ask Clyde. Clyde would know that it's at the Meestrin Temple.
True.
Yeah, Alyssa was in Waterdeep the whole time.
Well, she knew.
I guess, yeah, she referenced in Neverwinter.
Because she's in the Meestrin Temple in Waterdeep and was telling us about the thing that happened in Neverwinter. I mean, I don't know, maybe she heard about it.
It was news.
No, yeah. I'm like 98% positive you guys brought the dragon bits to Waterdeep because that was the nearest circle you knew at the time. And eventually you did learn a circle in Neverwinter. I don't remember where it was, but...
I mean, it's possible.
But we can definitely...
Very possible.
I mean, either way.
We'll say that Clyde knows where it is.
Okay, cool. Can I learn
it? Sure. Actually, yeah, that's fine. I gotta figure out where it is, but...
Okay.
Let's see. Circle.
Rick, do you want to go with Wildfire, and me and Clyde and Wave can go see this Dragon Man?
Yeah. If he has anything that you think I might like, just buy it for me.
All right,
cool.
Same.
What?
I said same.
Same.
Oh, sure. Anything? Yeah, got it.
I mean, like, only if you really think I'd like it.
Yeah, like if it's something that smashes
it's all
things,
in-
pierces things.
If all these things are going in the same direction, why don't we just do it all together? Well, how long does it take to learn? Actually, how long does it take to learn a circle for a teleportation circle?
It would say in under the spell, I think.
Yeah. Starting it for 1 minute.
Cool. Pretty quick.
So yeah.
It's hard to beat that.
So I was like, I mean, only if they're in complete opposite sections of the city, then like yeah, but
I mean, let's do both. And then I'll say a little prayer to Mistra because Mistra helped us out before, and I'll throw in 10 gold as a donation for the temple and for letting us learn the teleportation circle.
yeah.
Wow, we're very generous.
Hey man, we had no leads, and Mistra literally painted a
Handed us a lead.
Sky.
Yeah. No. We are generous. So is Mistra.
Amen. Ted, did you build the
Powerful Mistra.
No, I did not do that.
Okay, cool. I'll keep track in my head until we.
Yeah. So you take some time and you travel around and you find wherever the teleportation circle was in Neverwinter. I don't think it was actually a Mistran temple. I forget if Eddie might have had one. I can't remember. It's just escaping me at the moment what temple or what location had. I mean, maybe the city just had one. I don't even know. But we'll say that you find it, and you could make me a persuasion check there, Wildfire.
Guidance.
Nope.
Persuasion, you say?
I do say.
Oh. 16.
Okay, that's pretty good. So we'll say you're able to convince whoever is in charge of, I think it might have just been like the main center of town.
Ted, it looks like it might have been in the Tower District, maybe. I'm looking at the map of it.
Of Neverwinter?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I'm looking, I saw through my notes. I have my notes where you send everybody from Amphail to Neverwinter. Because I have literally Eddie's sending response where he talks halfway through and then runs out of words because he doesn't know how it works. But yeah. So it's fine. Oh wait, here, Neverwinter. What do we got? Eddie's, a bunch of different shops. Oh, I think Neverwinter is where you got the... Nope, that's not where you got the... Where you got Gregor, but or maybe it was. I don't know.
Oh, it might have been. I think it was.
It was yeah, I can't remember. There was
I don't know at this point. It's been like 5 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. But anyway, yeah, we'll say you get access to the teleportation circle. And you guys will head over to where Clyde tells you Eddie's shop is, and it is closed.
Oh no.
Is there a sign?
Yes, there is a sign.
Ooh, what does it say?
It says, "Gone adventuring."
Ha! Good for him.
Oz cannot help himself but smile when he sees that, and under his breath he says, "You glorious son of a bitch." Doesn't even really know why.
I peek in through the window.
Okay, you do so. Make me a perception check.
I do so.
Guidance.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, it's only a plus
+2.
one. Oh, use the +2.
Yeah. All right. 24.
Okay. As you're looking inside, you see you can see there's like shelves with different sort of like bits and bobs and armor and things and pieces, things made out like draconic like statues and crystals and like everything that looks like someone who just like really loves dragons. Like there's incense burners where the smoke comes out the dragon's nose, you know. So like
this guy's got a hard on for dragons.
Huh.
Oh, Clyde.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm not Clyde.
No, you're not.
Nope.
What race was your dragon friend?
He was a human, but he had dragon like scales covering his body.
Does that
The whole thing.
Does that like even as never mind.
Like those people at the court citadel?
And she's like, I don't know what that is.
Well, I'm asking the rest of you.
I mean,
Maybe.
Do you have human features?
I remember. They were dragon people, right?
Yeah, those were dragon people.
Yeah, but she said he was a human covered in scales, which is different than a dragon person.
Totally different.
Fair.
I want to see. I want to look and see how much dust there is on the floor and stuff.
Make me a nature check to inspect the amount of dust through a window.
Yeah. Oh, natural 20.
Woo!
All right.
So nature is intelligence, so that's a +4. Plus, what'd you get?
2.
So 26.
That is wild to me. Okay, well, you think that whoever this guy is, he probably hasn't been in this shop for I don't know, maybe a year or more.
I'll relay that to you guys.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, I didn't want to be rude, but if he was just a human and that was 50 years ago, he might be dead.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, being human sounds like it'd be terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. No, thank you to that.
Yeah.
So maybe. Well, so should we just start looking for the volcano then?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think we were going to do the follow the path, right? And see if it leads towards
yeah.
this volcano. And if it leads us to a different volcano, we go towards that one instead. Maybe there's a geological society and they have a list of volcanoes.
Ooh, couldn't hurt to ask.
What?
A geological society.
The fuck is that?
It's a fucking group of geologists who get together and talk about geodes or ologies.
Like wizards?
No, like people who just like rocks. Like dwarves. Like a group of dwarves who want to know where all the volcanoes are.
Are you
Me personally? No.
But you like rocks?
Yes, but I like cooking.
So
all
geologists
dwarves like
don't
rocks.
like cooking.
Some dwarves don't like cooking, no.
But what about geologists?
Do geologists like cooking?
No, none of them.
Not one.
I didn't know.
Nope. Oh, it's binary for dwarves. You either like geology or cooking.
Okay, so we're looking for a bunch of dwarves that don't like cooking. Got it.
No, not necessarily just dwarves. That's speciest.
You're the one who said dwarves. I never said dwarves.
I gave dwarves as an example. I didn't say exclusively.
Well, I mean, I feel like they know the most about rocks.
So we're just looking for anyone who doesn't like cooking?
No, we're looking for anyone who's a geologist.
I'm just messing with you. Let's go. It's fun.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
And Clyde's like, oh, are we done?
Well, I mean, they're not home, so yeah.
Never.
Oh, I mean, Clyde, this is your friend. Do you, like, what is your take on this situation?
Well, I scryed on him and I couldn't find him.
Checks out. So find the path?
Yeah, I guess. You don't know if there's a geological society here in the city. It never really came up. Maybe there is.
Yeah, but I feel like either way, find the path will just give us an arrow to where we're going, whether or not we find a geologist.
Fair. All right, so she will cast Find the Path, and it leads you out of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly,
which way?
To the north.
Oh, good.
Tally ho!
Let's go.
So you guys head out to the north. Oh man, I'm gonna go back to my old random encounter table.
Ooh, I'm gonna have Owl kind of do some laps and scout for us.
Ooh, Burb will go with him.
All right, I need somebody. There's a random encounter happening regardless. Somebody roll a percentile.
I'm on it. 99.
Wow.
Those were not Meester dice.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That checks out.
That does make sense.
All right, you guys are traveling down the road, and just right in the middle of the road, there is just a pile of keys.
Keys?
31 keys.
31 keys.
Are they magic?
Nope. They're just keys.
Huh.
Like variety of designs. Some are like traditional like skeleton key looking keys, right? And then some of them are more just have more ornate kind of designs on them, and some of them the handles are just wrought iron and very rough. Some are a little bit more intricate. Nothing that you can think is worth any kind of anything monetarily. But yeah, just the pile of 31 keys in the middle of the road.
All right.
I'm gonna mage hand pick them up.
Okay. You were able to pick up...
Are they magic?
They're not magic.
Okay.
You were able to pick up 6 keys with 1 mage hand.
That's pretty good.
So they're kind of heavy.
Oh, shit.
And
All
it's
right.
like, I mean, they're old-timey metal keys. And like, you're trying to grab a handful. Maybe you can get 10. You get 10.
Okay.
What do you want those keys for?
Oh, research?
There is no key ring, though. They're just pile of keys.
Huh.
Weird.
Very
Low
weird.
key, this is weird.
Ah,
I think you should put those keys back. They're not ours, and we have no use for them.
high key, no, we should keep them.
For what?
What if we'll need them in the
You
future?
never know.
Are you
never
serious?
know.
For what?
Maybe somewhere on our journey to these volcanoes, we'll come across a secret door in the side of the mountain.
I will
I'm
fucking
gonna
run
put those
through a
keys
door.
Alright.
in my pack, and that's final. Unless you got
I
something
think
to say
that's
about
a
it.
silly thing to
Frick.
do. But all right, whatever. Steal people's keys. Let's go.
Yep.
All right. Do you get the other 21 keys?
Oh yeah.
All right. You guys have a bag of 21 or 31 keys.
Cool.
All right. You can continue on for the rest of the day.
Oz, you can pick locks.
But
didn't grab
not.
a key.
Why pick the
You
lock
did.
if you have the
Started
key?
it.
Well, yeah,
I'm
but
in the key seller market now. Anybody need to buy any keys?
May or may not open the lock you need.
Maybe need a key.
I just thought it might be trapped or something. That's why I picked them up.
Oh no, or maybe somebody like accidentally dropped a bag of keys.
Maybe we'll find them on the road and we can return them.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe they'll come back looking for them and never find them.
I don't know why I'm arguing. I don't give a shit about the keys.
Why
You
don't
picked them up.
Why don't we leave half the keys and take half the keys?
No, that's
I already
even
said
worse.
I took
Therefore,
all
if
the
they-
keys
'cause
and
if
put
they
them
come
in
back
my
and look
pack.
around,
I
at
don't
least they get
understand
some.
the
And
quo
if we
here.
find them,
They're
we
all
can
in
tell
my
them.
pack.
You're
I have
allowed to have
all
the
31
keys. I
keys
just think
in
it's
my
the silly thing
possession.
to have.
Wave has the keys.
All right, let's go. Let's keep
All
going.
Let's go.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
We
You
go
guys
north.
continue on for the rest of the day.
I don't want to fucking
And
fight anymore.
you don't encounter anything else on the road. And you're still traveling. It's probably going to be another day.
I'm gonna say Hamish is summoned during this. Like I'm kind of keeping him out with us in case we
Okay.
come across anything.
We'll say that it's probably another 2 days based on what you can see before you'll have to kind of start heading east off the road to get to Mount Hope now, if that is indeed where the path is taking you.
Oh,
Okay.
do we have cold weather gear?
Do
Because
you?
Our
Yeah.
we did
You got me?
OG timeline. We did because we went up to the Downton Abbey.
We still went to the.
You
Downton
still went to
Abbey.
the
Oh,
Abbey.
okay, so we still went to the Abbey, so we would have gotten cold weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we went to Felliston still.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay.
And it's cold as shit up there.
So you guys have your cold weather gear. You continue. The rest of the day goes by uneventfully. It is the next day. Somebody roll me a percentile.
93.
Yeah. 31 keys.
31 locks. None of your keys open them. There, you said 93, Pat?
Yes, sir.
There's a fork in the road? And Clyde's like, I don't remember there being a fork
First key's now a fork?
Can we see if one is an illusion?
She's like, this is the high road.
Magic.
This is the high road. It's just a road. Like, there's no forks in the road. I don't understand. No, it doesn't appear to be magic.
Is one less traveled?
Make a nature check.
Again.
Jake at advantage.
+2.
Because I have it proficiency.
You're gonna help. Good.
I have a +6 if you want me to do it.
Yeah, sure. You could do that.
All right. Nature roll. I got. Anybody want to give me? Actually, I can give myself guidance.
Guide yourself.
10. So I got 16.
Yeah, you're not sure. They look about equally traveled.
What does find the path say?
To keep going straight.
Everything in my body says it wants to go the other way, but I think we should keep going straight.
Right?
Rick, what did you get on your nature check that you made?
I helped.
Oh, okay. I see.
So I didn't make one.
So Wave made his check, and he's agreeing with find the path. But Rick, something about you. Maybe it's your dwarven nature and your sense of adventure is like, I think that right path looks slightly less traveled.
I look at my dumb ring, and I'm just like, no. And then I go the right way.
Okay. I got a natty 20 on my nature check. That's a 24.
Super good.
Yeah. Now you're still thinking to go straight along there.
Follow the spell.
Let's do it.
I think we can all tell that is another road.
That is very much another road there, Rick.
Therefore, not what we want.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at it and see if it's an illusion.
Sure.
I don't know.
Well, you guys continue. It's the rest of the day. It's now the third day. Somebody roll me a percentile.
7.
Yeah.
Hard in the opposite direction.
Yep.
Swarms of thousands of bees come out of the woods nearby.
This is the wrong road.
They almost block out the sun, the sheer amount of bees.
There's the ostrich babies now. This.
And you can hear first it's heralded by the buzz, the hum, the sort of vibration through the air, and then you see just like, and like again, the sun begins to cloud over from just the sheer amount of bees that are ascending in the sky, and they see you in the sky, and they begin to descend towards you.
Dislike.
What do you do?
Make us smell like things bees don't like.
Oz, use that fancy new cloak I gave you.
I light up a gouger leaf joint.
All right.
You're gonna use blade barrier on the bees?
Yes. Why not?
Oh, I can't think of a reason.
Yeah.
All right. So they have to make what kind of a saving throw?
Dex.
What kind of bees are they?
Well, you didn't ask. You said cast blade barrier, and you do, and then eventually the bees just get shredded like a meat grinder, and you watch Wildfire as just an innumerable amount of honeybees are dead at your feet. Just harmless. He's good for the environment. Honeybees shredded to pieces by a blade barrier.
Gorm, eat them up. Eat them up, Gorm.
Guys, I think we done good.
Gorm's like, all right. Primordial Gorm's like, this is great. Can you like scoop some up for me?
Well, are they extinct in this world? Or
they are now.
Hey, and a swarm of insects was coming near us. I don't give a shit what they are. They're dead.
Right.
All right. Amen.
I feel no remorse, and I would have done it even if Wildfire didn't say anything.
Rick tries the bee paste.
The bee? Oh, like the mushed up bees?
Yeah.
It's crunchy. You're not really sure. Yeah. You're not really. It's not like super great bee paste.
You could use it like a breading in a casserole.
I guess, or like to cover it in chocolate for a crunch.
I'm up. Yeah.
Sure.
All right. I'm not gonna take any, but I could if I wanted. to.
Yeah. No, Gorm tells you, Gorm Jr., by the way, is his name.
Oh yeah, we left the real Gorm back in
Up in the tower.
But yes, Gorm Jr. Is like, yeah, no, save some. These are great. So that's that. And then you guys continue, and you can kind of see where the Neverwinter Woods are sort of getting closer to the road on the eastern side of the road there on your right. And you can see the mountains kind of peeking up out of it. And you can sort of see it's been growing back over time, but you can still kind of see the path of devastation that the flow had coming from the mountain, down along this way. Grass and plant life has started to regrow, but it's significantly lessened than like the parts that weren't impacted. Find the path tells you to keep going straight, not towards Mount Hote now.
Oh, my phone's dying, guys. Crap.
Oh.
Plug it in.
It's been.
Nope, it's currently dying. All right, we keep going straight.
It was good to have him here for a minute.
He tried.
Clyde says...
Not hard, but he did.
Yeah. Clyde says, well, that's the volcano that I knew about. So I guess it's not that one.
All right.
It's still going north, though.
Yeah.
Either way, we'll get there eventually.
Yep.
All right. So
Clyde, real quick, can we try something?
Sure.
When you were talking about all those cool things you can do with your stick, you said something about what is it? Pass without trace spell?
Yes.
Can you try that on me?
I can do that literally at will with no downside ever.
Okay, can you do that right now though?
She will do that right now.
Oh shit.
All right. Now I want to make a stealth check.
Okay.
I want to make a stealth check.
Well, now
I got a natural 20.
Oh no!
I rolled a natural 1.
I rolled
a 10, right in the middle.
Look at us.
46.
Oh my god.
An 11. Well, you still can't be stealthy around me.
14.
With you got a plus 10 on that. With pass without trace.
Oh, so
that's how I got a 46.
24 then.
46.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Throw him some guidance. Get a 4.
I got a 2.
48. Pretty good though.
Yeah. Sorry, folks.
48 on my stealth check.
I'm working on getting stuff set up here. I don't know what happened to
realigned
my other overlay.
No, I'm Pat right now. Jake's me.
No, I know.
Oh, good. Howdy, y'all. Oh, look at me. I'm gonna set something on fire.
Wait, who am I?
I cast campfire over there.
And neither am I. Right
now
now
I'm gonna roll a d20 and see if the wild magic surge went. A 4.
It did.
It went off. I'm gonna roll percentile. Because we got a magic surge. 47. Oh, we already got that one.
Sorry, folks. I don't know where my other overlay went.
Oh, look, a person. Ho there, traveler.
Now, once per day, you can fart and cast burning hands out of your butt.
Can I?
No.
No.
Right.
I mean, you can cast burning hands at will, and who says that butt cheeks aren't hands?
Everyone.
Yeah,
all
that's
right,
true.
So that's that.
You could catch these hands, but really.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be.
I can show my hands on the internet.
That's true.
Yeah.
People will pay you to show your hands on the internet, though.
Yeah, OnlyFans. Should be only hands, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey. I think there's a website for that.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure there's many.
It's probably called Only Hands.
Don't Google that, internet.
Please don't.
Yeah, don't do that.
I don't care what you do.
Live your best life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, Sean.
Being reasonable.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know where I had another overlay. I don't know if I accidentally overwrote it or deleted it.
That's all right. The internet can figure it out.
Well, yeah, but it just looks janky because there's going to be a box missing in the middle.
Yeah, but what if he comes back?
That's true. I have another overlay set up, but I just don't have
Honestly, it's probably going to take him at least a half hour to charge his phone to a point where he could try.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna try as soon as he gets like 2%.
We see you, Pat. We know you're there.
We love you.
You just can't see.
Why don't we tell him to wait until the break to try and get back in?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So we can finish what we're doing now, and then see if he can come back in, and then Ted can do all the overlay shit without taking time away from the stream.
Yeah.
Cool. And anyway, we're role playing right now. We can role play successfully.
So Pat, go charge your phone.
All right.
And, like, let it just be there.
So Wildfire's magic, fire magic surge went off.
Yeah, and now she poops or something.
Now I fart burning hands.
So why are we
She started a campfire for us.
But didn't you do that? I'm so confused.
Yeah, but she did it too.
Did she?
Rick told me to do it, and then
Yeah, because I had to stop to do some cooking quick.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Question, Ted.
Sure.
If Wildfire uses prestidigitation to light a small campfire, does she have to tick off the fire magic surge because she used it for fire?
It's not a fire spell, so I'm gonna say no.
Curious.
I mean, if you desperately want to just roll a wild magic surge, I can tell you what it is real quick. Hang on. If
No.
If that's what you really want.
No.
Let's
You
keep
sure?
going.
All right.
we go straight.
Yeah, we're heading north.
Okay.
An indeterminate amount.
Well, here,
We're
this should...
following the magic.
But also, you don't know that I'm with you because 46.
Well, we know you're with us because you're always disappearing like that.
Yeah.
Nobody can see you when you normally disappear. You feel extra sneaky, but since this is just like, oh, I was just disappeared. It's
that's
not a
fair.
special bit for us.
That's a good
You're
point.
just like on top of wave and nobody sees you.
I know. I just have my cloak in front of my face. And since it's a new cloak, you guys are like, I don't know where it went.
I don't know. It's not worth looking for him. I can never find him.
He'll show up.
There.
Yeah.
Done. Got it. Okay. Overlaid, updated. Although the title's wrong, but that's fine. I can fix that. All right. So you guys continue north. You've murdered a bunch of bees.
Yep.
Do it again.
So who hasn't rolled a percentile?
Me.
All right. Go ahead and roll a percentile.
All right. 15.
Roll again. I don't want to do that one.
Is this the next day?
Yes.
Cool.
Who's the leader?
65.
I have blade barrier again.
Oh, good.
The leader.
So you guys continue onward. And you guys, the forest has kind of started to envelop the road a little ways. And you're traveling through the forest. And Rick, you get like this sense. You feel like something, like the hair on the back of your neck standing up, and your ring that you have on your finger that I'm finally remembering is actually a thing. It's like, watch out! And you watch as a whole bunch of spiders just drop out of the trees. And I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Oh, no. Are we surprised?
You were not, because your ring told you to watch out.
Ha! All right.
And everybody's like, what's that? Oh, God, spiders.
Oh, look out!
Oh,
no! It's the Spider-Man ring. It goes off if there are spiders or men around.
Got a 5.
21. Natural 20.
Nice.
Yep. Use them now.
It's going to be a 9 for me.
Back on that running 3 characters scenario. Here we go.
That says Wave got a 12 on initiative.
Oh, well. While I do appreciate that, Pat, I can't continue to constantly be keeping an eye on the chat for where we are initiative wise. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. All right. So first up is Rick.
All right, fantastic. How big are these spiders?
They're like twice the size of you.
Okay.
So these are bigger than any giant spider you have ever seen.
Oh shit!
Oh wow.
The good thing about this is that I am gonna hit them after I go into a rage and attack recklessly with great weapon fighting. I was afraid they were tiny little spiders, and I don't have a maul to hit them with.
That's important.
It is important. All right. With great weapon fighting, that is a 22 to hit.
Okay. That will definitely hit.
All right, fantastic. Let's see, that is 11 plus 10. That's 21 plus, what am I at? Plus 14 nowadays?
I don't know. What are you at?
I think so. Yep, plus 14. Damn. Okay, so that is a 38
To hit?
with that first hit.
Yes.
No, damage.
Oh, damage. Just like to hit? Yes, a 38 will hit most spiders.
A 38. No, I cannot get up to 38. I have to crit and then some.
All right, let's see. Where's my spider at? Okay. That you do 38 points of damage.
All right. I'd like to attack again. This time I will have an 18 to hit.
Okay, that will also hit.
All right, cool. Let's see. 16, 13, plus 10. All right, that one's going to be 39. So I'm just going to the closest spider to me. I'm just freaking out because these things are massive. What, these things got to be 12 feet tall?
Yeah, you'd say large. I mean, they're quantified as like a large size creature.
Ugh, I really, really absolutely hate
And you
this.
notice that their legs real sharp at the end.
Gross. This is disgusting. All right, that's all I can do.
Sorry, what was the second damage amount? Was how much? Sorry.
38.
38 the second time around?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure that is... I think that's enough to kill them.
All right. Let's deal some deep damage.
Yeah, that's some gnarly damage.
Yes,
Well,
okay, that does kill it.
All right.
How many are there?
There are...
One less now.
We'll say there are 5 left now.
Okay.
And you hear a very strange sound coming from the woods nearby, and it sounds like the skittering of a spider, but also the slithering of a snake.
Oh
no.
Spider snakes.
Then it is the spider's turn.
I don't like this at all.
Nope. Nope.
So, the spiders, they all have like surrounded you, but Rick had to they weren't right on top of all of you, so they will all sort of like run back a little bit, which seems a little weird, right? They'll run back like 15 feet.
Do they provoke
No, the one that would have you killed. So
I did that, yeah.
Then they all like crouch down and are like there. You see the bristly hair on their back, and then they all leap at you, but in a weird way. Where like normally when you think like something's gonna pounce, it pounces, like this, right? Where you just want to put the front legs to knock you back to the ground. When these all pounce, they like jump up in the air like you imagine a big spider jumping. But as they get up high in the air, all of their legs fold inward like this. And you now all notice how really, really sharp those legs are. And they all sort of come flying in, almost like driving a point, one at each of you. So,
I'm just glad that these can't crit Jake's character again.
Yes, you should be.
Yep. I am.
So wildfire, does a 19 hit you?
Shield.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
Nice.
Okay. Then we've got Rick.
At advantage.
Doesn't matter. It's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Let's jump over to D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Activate some digital dice because I don't feel like rolling that many dice.
Ooh, that's bad. Too many dice to roll by hand.
I mean, I could do it.
Oh, I know.
So that will deal 43 points of piercing damage that you will then reduce by half.
Okay, so 22.
Yeah.
Oh no, my temporary hit points.
Then we're gonna go for Oz. Oz, that is an 18 to hit, which
that
does not
now misses.
Yeah. Then we're gonna go for Wave, which is a 20 to hit, which will miss him. And then to Clyde, which Clyde will get hit. Clyde will take some damage.
Ah, Clyde. I feel that.
Shit happens. Guys, should I try and scare him away? I have an idea.
Yeah,
Clyde will take 32 points of damage.
Oof.
Clyde also lost her temporary points. Just as a reminder, if you had those 21 temporary hit points from Ash from before, Rick, I don't know if you did or not. Temporary hit points do not stack.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so I just want to make sure.
No, I was still running off those.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. So then it is after the spider's turn. It is Oz's turn.
All right, I'm gonna try something new that I've never done before. Ooh. Oz is going to summon illusory magic, the likes of which he has yet to tap into, and cast Major Image.
Okay.
And I was trying to think of what kind of illusion to make to scare away spiders. What are spiders' natural predators? And then I remembered that spiders are cannibalistic, so their most natural predators are spiders.
Giant feet.
I am going to create a the illusion, kind of cresting over some of the trees, of a 20 cube foot spider, and I want it to look and smell like one of the spiders that had the razor silk or whatever it was called. Just so it's like a different looking weird kind of spider.
Oh, one of those hand spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys were the worst.
So it's gonna be that. It's gonna smell like a spider, and then it's going to breathe a cone of fire over the heads of the other over the trees, like not hitting anything, but they are going to feel the heat of that.
Okay.
So I will smell like a larger spider than they are, and breathe fire. Well, this illusion.
Nice.
Okay. Well, I guess they're gonna make checks because the fact that it just appeared out of nowhere does.
Well, I should have crested over the trees.
Oh, over the trees. That's true. Well, I'm still gonna make a check for them.
Like a Godzilla spider.
Yeah.
What's your DC?
16.
Okay, so you make your Godzilla weird spider thing, and some of them seem like a little put off by it. Some of them seem not at all phased, and that is that.
I'm also going to yell to my companions, like, the big weird fire breathing spider thing is mine. And then I'm going to attempt to use my bonus action to hide.
Okay. Behind what?
I guess behind a tree.
So you're going to move to do that then?
Oh, I would provoke an attack. You know what? I'm going to provoke an attack of opportunity. Yeah.
Okay.
Going for it.
This guy's going to try and stab you with a leg blade.
Leg blades.
He misses.
All right. And I am going to try and hide, and that's going to be a 26.
Okay. You think you are hidden.
Cool.
Then it is Wave's turn. So Wave has this thing that's on him here, the spider. It's going to do his Wave thing. Attack 3 times.
Twice.
yeah, I know, right?
That's the Wave thing.
That's a hit. That's a hit. 3 hits.
Nice. Sounds just like Wave.
So we can just do this. Not gonna. Oh yeah! Look at that. There's D&D Beyond. I wish it would add in my extra damage that I do, though. All right. So that's 12. Oh, I should have said it's 12 plus. So 14 plus another 14 plus another 5.
45.
Yep. 12 and 14. Okay, and then one more attack. Here we go. Yeah, all right. So with one attack, he manages to fell the spider in front of, or 3 attacks rather, fell the spider in front of him.
Nice.
Then it's Pat, so we'll action surge again, and we'll try it a second time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, let's just use D&D Beyond for all of these rolls. How about that?
Yep. Do it.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
20.
How about that?
20. These are not natural, by the way. And then 24. So 3 hits. So we'll roll these 3 damage dice. So we're starting at 21. And 16 is 37. Yeah, he destroys another one.
Nice.
So that's second spider down. And then after that is... Oh, I skipped Clyde. Whoops. Clyde. What's Clyde gonna do? What are you gonna do, Clyde?
What are you gonna do, Clyde?
Yeah, Clyde, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, wow us, Clyde.
Do something cool, Clyde.
Come on, Clyde.
Clyde will...
Heard a lot, Clyde. Come on.
Be a hero, Clyde.
So you turned into a dragon, Clyde. Didn't do anything, Clyde.
Yeah, it's true. That sounds about right, though.
I know, that's good.
Clyde will reach out and point a finger at one of the spiders. And... rolling damage. Come on, damage. Come on. Catch up.
Yeah.
And...
Come on.
Catch up.
Catch up.
The spider will roll a natural 1 on its Constitution saving throw.
That's pretty
she
bad.
Will cast Blight on the spider, and it deal 46 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
Good job, Clyde.
Good job, Clyde.
It is still up, but barely. That is
Nice,
her turn.
Clyde,
Now
nice.
it's Wildfire's turn. So there are 3 dead. There is, so that leaves 2.
How can Hamish get both with his breath weapon?
They are not in a position where they would, so you can get one or the other.
Okay, then yeah.
Have Hamish take out the one that's almost dead, and then you go after the other one.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So he's gonna do his breath weapon. Can he do his breath weapon without hitting anybody else?
Yeah, I'll say so.
All right, cool.
Nice.
Then yeah. So they got to make a DC 17 dexterity.
Okay, it does.
Okay, so it's gonna take.
Damn. Spiders. Hate them.
You should.
21 cut in half, so 11.
Okay, that's actually enough though to take it down.
Oh, cool.
And it leaves 1 spider left.
So I'll go after the 1.
Ooh, Rick and Ikaj are not going to get along if Ikaj is one of the prophecy people.
Why?
Because you just said you hate spiders.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very
And
good
Ikash
point.
rides on one of these specific spiders.
Yeah.
No, not these
but-
spiders. Different spider.
Similar spiders?
Steed this is a sword spider versus a steeder spider.
Ah, okay. But they both have the big leap. But the Steeder spiders don't have the
sword arms, impale.
Yeah.
Right. And they have a better leap, though.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. 90-foot leap.
Yeah, but these ones can deal 8d8 damage if they hit.
Yeah.
Or 16d8 if you're
Trying to
Theron.
find the thing.
Yep. That was a bad.
That almost
round.
killed you, yeah. And then I remember
for
I remember so well that encounter because Sax, the goblin spider barbarian, cried out when you killed the spider because his spider's name was Stabby. And then Celine / Clyde were immediately like, "Oh, Stabby!"
No.
And Theron's bleeding out on the ground.
These are my intestines.
Can I hit it with a fireball without hitting any of us?
Sure.
Scorching ray.
I mean, like I could, but like me.
It's whatever you want to do, man. It's your move. Your move.
Alright, I guess I'll do Scorching Ray.
Don't live your best life, Celine.
Do the life
Follow
that
your
keeps us
bliss
alive.
and live your truth. You
Live
want to
your
cast fireball? Cast fireball.
Yeah, I want to cast Fireball.
Cast fireball. Roll your dice. I'm gonna make a dexterity
I
saving
cast
throw.
Fireball. I like Fireball. You
I
know
fail
what?
my saving throw. Go ahead. Let's see your damage.
Cool.
The fireball doesn't hit anybody else?
No, it just sets the trees on fire.
Ah.
And the hidden people that are bound up behind the trees. that you don't know-
Not
that you don't know about.
the people these spiders were holding hostage.
If only you knew.
Um, 37.
Okay, I need you to make a wild magic roll.
Yeah. Turns
Or,
out that,
or I'll let you
wow.
choose the 4 that that Jake rolled.
No, oh boy. I'm good.
All right. Okay, so it's damaged. It's not dead though.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Nah.
Then for my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like for this, you could, like, we don't need to. Actually, no, live your life. Don't listen to me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do your thing. Do
No,
what
'cause
you
the
want.
only thing that, like, if I were to do a bonus action, like, to attack, I would have to use sorcery points, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Okay. So
Fair
you're
enough.
done then?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Well. At the end of your turn, the slither skitter gets louder. And you see emerging.
12 snakes?
No.
Eh.
That comes later. Some sort of
12 on 12.
some sort of weird, horrid amalgamation hybrid of a snake and a spider. It is a spider's legs, but like a spider's bulbous abdomen, but coming out of the abdomen where the spinnerets would be is a snake tail.
Nope.
And like where the spider's head would be with the mandibles is like a longer neck with a snake mouth. But instead of having like the click-clacking mandibles on the side, they are fangs, 2 rows of fangs on the front, but a snake head, but with 8 spider eyes.
No.
Oh.
No. Did you purposefully make this up just so I will never sleep again?
Yeah, well, I thought it would be interesting because the party got killed by snakes, and Theron really wanted to deal with the spider threat,
Yeah.
and never did. So now, in some sort of weird, nasty, horrid turn of events, they've started breeding.
Yucker.
Oh,
So
no.
just wait till you find the purple hooded spider snakes down the line.
Yeah.
And you see
I
them
like
come
that.
slither
That's
skitter
worth saving.
out of the woods to assault you all. So.
I don't think this world is worth saving, guys.
So, what are they gonna do?
Clyde, what the fuck?
And she's like, I don't know, this one's new to me. So one's gonna come right up to Wildfire and her, and it's gonna try and bite her.
No. It doesn't want to do that.
It's gonna try.
Does it have to?
It's a 24.
That's gonna hit, but it's gonna take a D4 fire damage.
That's fine. It will take a
I
D4.
like that.
It takes 4 fire damage.
Okay.
Flame effect. Look at those.
All right. So you are gonna take from the spider bite 7 points of piercing damage.
Boo.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. It is against poison.
Cool. How much piercing did you say? 6 or 7?
7.
Okay. Advantage. Natural 20.
Hey.
Okay, so you'll take 9, and then you're resistant, so it'll be 5 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Okay, and that's all it's gonna do.
Okay.
Then another one is going to see Rick, and it's gonna open up its spider mouth, and it's gonna spit venom at you.
Oh, I hate you.
Ew,
Yeah.
gross.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Is this against poison?
It is.
All
I
right.
feel like it. I'm not gonna make these ones have acid. The hooded spider snakes have acid.
All right. A 21.
That will succeed. You will take 9 points of poison damage. And then Oz, as though its weird spider sneakiness and its blind sightness allows it to not to sense things without needing to see them,
Oh,
comes out and it goes to bite you.
it's too bad you didn't have those flying boots, because then it couldn't have seen you.
That is a 25.
Although I guess blind
there's
sight's
nothing I
not
can do about that.
There's only one number that can be better on that die, and that would probably have gone poorly. So we'll stick with the 19. So that is going to be 14 points of piercing damage.
All right.
Okay.
And then a con save versus poison.
Natural 1. So let's reroll that bad boy.
Yeah, be lucky.
And a lucky. And a lucky. All right, 14.
That actually just succeeds. So nine points of poison damage.
All right. Oh, but I'm resistant. So is that already?
That will be reduced again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then one's gonna go for wave. Try to bite wave. Ooh. And it's going to miss because his AC is at 22. And now it's gonna go back to the top of the round. It is Rick's turn.
All right. Well, I was going to go kill that other spider, but now I seem to have this spider snake to fucking kill, which I do not like. And so I am going to hit it with Storm's Herald. I will swing recklessly and with Great Weapon Fighter.
Okay.
And both of my rolls will be 20, not natural.
Both of those will hit what the chat has funnily deemed the Snader.
Oh.
Nice.
Yuck. I hate it. Okay. So the math is getting big nowadays.
I believe in.
So total, this will be 57 points of damage.
Okay. It is still alive.
Fuck. I bonus action punch it.
Okay. You do. Go ahead, make your punch.
All right, cool. I come around with a left hook. This is not Great Weapon Fighter, so that's a 27 to hit. And that will deal 5 plus 3. I can do math. 10 points of damage. Just coming across, punching this spider face.
Okay.
Well, snake face.
You do. All right. Then it is the last remaining sword spider's turn. It's gonna go for roll in a die. Celine is a 1. We'll start there. We'll go around. Boop, 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 boop. Wait, I didn't. There's only 5 of you, right? Never mind.
Yes.
So we're gonna re-roll a 6. 1. Then it is going for you. Let's give a shot with our. It's already kind of like up on you, so it's just going to attack with leg blades. It can't try to impale you without risking an opportunity attack. So that is a 22.
It's gonna hit me.
A 20.
That's gonna hit. Yeah, it'll hit me. But each time it hits me, it's taking damage.
Yep,
so.
That's a 20. Sorry, 22, 20, 22, and then a miss.
And it has taken 8 points of fire damage.
Alrighty. Points. Got it. Alright, so you are going to take from it for 3 successful hits.
That's a lot of hits.
2, 3. That's not too bad. 10.
40, 50, 72.
22 points of piercing damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
We can live.
And then it is Clyde's turn.
That's all right.
Clyde's a little more shaken up by these snaders. They're not something she's ever seen before.
And she's like all naturey, so I guess like the oddness would affect her more.
And she's like, nature's kind of weird. I don't really understand it that much. It's animals, am I right?
But whatever. Live your best life.
So she will kind of reach her hand. Oh, this doesn't get any upcast? Really? That kind of sucks. Oh, well. Whatever, we'll just do that. Is it a bonus action every turn? Out of here.
Jake, I just figured out a strategy I really want Rick and Oz to start employing.
Okay.
Which is I cast Blade Barrier and you literally grapple and throw people into it.
Oh, that's actually genius.
It's a great idea.
I'll just shove people.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she will point out her hand and you'll watch a little beam charge up in her hand. And she will shoot forth at the one that took all the fire damage. And it will fail a saving throw. And she will shoot a beam of sunlight at it.
Nice.
And it will take 29 points of sunlight damage.
Yeah.
So it is still alive, but it's not doing so hot. Then it is Oz's turn.
All right. Would you consider the lighting in this here forest dim?
No, there's a beam of sunlight from her hand right now. It radiates sunlight out to 30 feet.
Oh, it stays?
Yeah, it stays because she can just keep shooting it every turn.
Gotcha, that makes sense. All right. Oh, I'm gonna roll for the mage hand mechanic.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 2, so this is my last turn with mage hand.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna use my mage hand to give myself advantage on the attack roll. Oh no, I don't have to do that because I have Owl. Owl's gonna swoop down.
Sure, that's Owl's
and then I'm
too.
going to attack the Snader that attacked me.
Mm-hmm.
Does a natural 20 hit?
It does.
Oh, shit. Have to deal some damage.
Womp, 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 womp.
Womp womp. It's a natural 20. We love it.
Roll it. Roll it.
10.
Now comes the fun part. I'm going to go roll those dice in D&D Beyond and see how it works out in comparison to...
How many dice is that?
Wait, sorry.
Sean.
It's 14d6 and 2d4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's
Fuck.
like 26.
This is why rogues can use knives.
Was this a hidden knife thingy or a warp blade?
Hidden knife.
Okay.
I rolled 52.
50. Oh, I rolled 53.
Ha! You're better than I am.
So I did one better, but that is not including my +7.
How much was the sneak
So
attack?
60 total.
14d6?
14, yeah.
Yeah, 14d6 and 2d8. Or 2d4. And I'm mad at myself because I forgot to say I cast Booming Blade, which would have been another 4d8.
I got what did I get? 67.
Oh, I got a total of 60 with everything. So you did better than me by like 14. So yeah.
Could have done slightly better.
Good.
2 points better. Everything would have been fine. And this was against the Snader, yes?
Yeah, the Snader that had bitten me.
Okay, so this one was untouched at the moment. It takes the 60 points of damage. It is still alive.
I'm for Snader.
Your team Snader.
All right, then I'm going to bonus action disengage. And I don't have to bonus action disengage because I attacked it. I am going to use my action to dash and run 80 feet away.
Okay. You do so.
That is my turn.
Then it is Wave's turn. So there is still one sword spider. And then there are 4 Snaders. We're gonna start with the sword spider. That's gonna be let's see. It's gonna miss. Hit. Let's start with the hit first, because that might be enough to do it in. Yes. All right. So he's gonna take out the one sword spider, and we've got one swing left. We'll go for the Snader that's attacking, or that Rick had attacked.
Yeah.
That will hit.
That's good teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
And it will deal. Where are we at here? It'll deal 18 points to the one that Rick had damaged.
Nice.
Okay. Then that is it for Wave's turn. Oh, wait a minute. Did he? No, he's good. So. Oh, I guess as a bonus action, he'll cast Spiritual Weapon. And have it attack that same one.
Cool.
Are you sure he didn't activate Chill Plate instead?
He always forgets to do that when it's beneficial. 9 points. And actually, that'll be enough to take out the Snader.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So then that will go to Wildfire.
So all that's left is the one snake. I'm not snake.
There
spider.
are 3 Snaders.
There are 3
Snader.
Snaders.
Yes.
Holy cow. All right, well, first...
One is like slightly damaged by your fire, and the other one took a pretty big hit from Oz. The third one is untouched.
Okay, well, first I'm going to see if Hamish gets his breath weapon back, which he does. So he's going to try to hit as many as he can with that. Are they, like, arranged in a manner where he can hit more than one? Or could he, like, scuttle into a position?
I'll say he could get maybe 2 of them.
Okay. So they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. That's 2 fails.
Oh, that's not the best. 15 points of fire damage.
Okay.
For them.
Yeah.
And then how many can I hit if I do a fireball?
I'll say you can also get 2.
Can I hit the same 2 that he just did?
Yeah, well, I think that would make logical sense.
That does.
Ooh.
And it's fine if he gets hit because he's immune to fire anyway.
I'm gonna bonus action mantle of flame first.
There you go.
So yeah, and now they have to make the dexterity saving throw for.
Oh, right, for fireball. Sorry.
Fireball.
What's your DC?
Hold on, I'm finding my notes. 18.
Yeah.
That's 17.
Getting
Yeah, so
big.
2 fails.
Woo.
Nice.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's gonna be, I re-roll you. Okay. 10, 20, 30. 42.
Okay.
Nice.
One of those is wiped out completely.
Yeah.
The other one is significantly damaged. I need you to make a fire surgery thing.
I'm good.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Then it is the Snader's turn. So they're both gonna go for you because you just did a big old fireball.
It's reasonable.
And that hurt a lot. So here we go. Bite. Let's go. That is a 19 to hit for the bite on the first one.
How many of these things are going to be attacking me? Can I shield?
I mean, if you want to.
Well, they haven't. Yeah, I'm going to do a shield.
Okay.
That misses me.
You can always.
And then the next one is does a 24 still hit?
Yeah,
I don't know what your AC is with shield.
It's 21 with shield.
Okay. So that's gonna deal what is that? Oh, a 1. So 5 points of piercing damage.
And
Nice.
it's gonna take.
Yep.
6 points of fire damage.
That's a pretty rough trade.
Yeah.
I need you to make
How much was piercing damage again? I'm sorry.
5.
Okay.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, though.
At advantage. Though,
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
17.
Yep. No, you're still good. So you're gonna take 9 points, reduced to 5. 5 points of poison damage.
Nice.
All right.
And then it's back to the top of the round, Rick.
All right. I am going to attack recklessly with Great Weapon Fighter because there's no reason to not ever do this.
That's fair.
So that is a 22 and a 25 to hit.
Both will hit. Let's do your first one against this one guy, we'll say.
All right. So the first one against this one guy, I am just adding 24. That's the total that I add to my attack. So 24 plus 16 is 30.
That is exactly his hit points.
No.
Yeah.
So he will die.
Overcoming the Jake special.
Yeah, so we've got this next one here. Go ahead, and your second attack was...
All right. Second attack. Oh, fucking the exact same thing. Also a 30.
So, yep. And this guy takes the 30.
All right. Is he dead?
No.
Dead.
All right. Now I'm going to bonus action punch him in the face.
I'm going to be a nice dungeon master and remind you that you just dropped the hero to 0 hit points, so you can just bonus action make an attack with your weapon instead.
That is a great other option. Does a 15 hit?
It does.
That's the danger of great weapon fighting, because 15 is a lot lower than 20.
5 is a big swing.
A hell of a lot more damage.
Yeah.
And that'll be a 27
points of damage.
Yep.
Okay, still alive.
This is a bad roll.
Then it is Clyde's turn. She will send over her beam of sunlight towards it. Which I'm really bummed that you can't upcast Sunbeam. Kind of feels dumb.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it got a
you can
natural.
Always make it so you can.
Well, she rolled like Clyde. She rolled like Sean, actually, not like Clyde. 17 on 68. But it succeeded, so that's half of that. So, yay!
That's about right.
So she feels disappointed in herself. Then it is Oz's turn.
All right. Oz is gonna use his movement speed to come back 40 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Then when he gets within 40 feet, there's one Snader left.
Correct.
He's gonna shoot at him with his arc thrower after Owl swoops in and Cacao. That is gonna be a 30.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. Shit! Nothing happened. Oh, that's too many ones. That is more ones than I'd like.
Oh.
So you rolled like you?
Who else would roll like me other than me?
Mm-hmm.
Clyde.
Clyde.
Clyde, apparently. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Okay. So that's
Flint.
22 plus 6. So 28. So it's not good. It's bad.
Still
Good
alive.
enough.
And then Wave will just kill it because it has 3 hit points.
Nice.
Right.
Wave. Good job. Nice fight.
Ooh, oh, Clyde. Hey, Clyde. Just like for combat strategy and like, I guess, continuity of efficiency within the battle coefficient. That spell you did, Sunbeam, super duper cool. Do you have any others that do similar stuff but aren't as bright?
Maybe. I mean, I got a lot of fire ones that make persistent fire things.
Yeah, but they don't like glow, right?
I mean, have you seen fire?
Well, I mean, the barometer here is the
lot,
sun.
actually.
Yeah, fire's a lot dimmer than the sun.
That's fair. I mean, she's like, well, a torch glows.
Well, okay, so this is what I'm saying. I'm saying, and then I'm gonna cast Shadow Blade and be like, see, I got this magic sword, and it does better if it's dark. So if you have spells that don't make light, I'm a little more effective. Just keep that in mind in future. If you're use it if it's your best move, but I'm just throwing it out there.
Maybe instead of a sunbeam, like a moonbeam.
And she's like, oh, that doesn't do nearly as much damage.
What if you upcast it, though?
I mean,
Pretty close.
I don't have it prepared, so.
Pretty close at that point, I'm just saying.
Well, she's like, I don't have it prepared anyway.
61 hit.
Yeah, totally fair.
So.
All right, cool. Good battle, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
I hate this world.
Could we get any of the venom from these things to like, I don't know, use to like coat weapons or anything?
Ooh,
like that?
I love that idea. Oz is definitely gonna try.
I was gonna say, like, Oz, wouldn't you want? Do you want to try to get some like poison or something for your?
Oh, fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Hey, Clyde, do you have any experience extracting poison glands from big spider heads?
Nope.
Yeah, I figured not. Wanted to ask.
Yes, she did, didn't she?
You don't remember either as you say that. Yes, she did, didn't she?
Sure she did. And she definitely did a bunch of dragon. She dissected a bunch of dragons.
I would argue that a dragon and a spider are very different in anatomy.
But what about like the snake heads? Did they do poison?
Yeah, I mean, they had.
Venom glands aren't dragons.
I'll be right back.
Just
Okay.
like bigger.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a thing that Oz could do easily enough.
Since Jake left, do you want to make this our break?
Yeah, we'll make this a break.
Yeah, maybe it's break. I could do some more coffee.
Yeah. All right, we will be right back, folks. All right, so some trinkets were donated.
Making emails.
That's right, Sean.
Hashtag boss babe.
All right, wave, wildfire. 2 for wildfire, 1 for wave. All right, wave. You find somehow, amidst all the wreckage, a fish hook that wriggles like a worm, negating the need for bait.
Nice. It's like vegan fishing.
I mean, you're still catching fish, but fair. All right, Celine, I need you to roll me 2 D33s.
33s?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. 28.
Okay.
And 6.
All right, you roll again. You have 6.
18.
Yeah, that one too.
Damn.
I need a new trinket table.
I need to make
Or
more.
multi-class, take 1 level of bard, and then you can just do the bard ones.
There you go.
Hey, Ted,
Yeah.
23.
do the people in the chat do the rolling for the trinket? Because they just rolled a 69 for wave.
No, there's
I
not
don't know if
69 on the. It's a part of it, but it doesn't matter because I don't have.
I just didn't want to take away from their.
No, it's in there, but I don't have. Where did that come up? Did I see that?
The trinket tables aren't percentiles anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just some.
We have personalized
I'm
ones.
working on it. I just haven't gotten to 69 yet. Or to 100 yet. What did you get, Celine? Sorry. Did you have the stockings? You have the stockings too?
That look like anything I want?
Yep. Roll again. Okay.
1.
I think she has that one too.
12?
You have the rose quartz ones, I think, right?
Yep.
Well, I can tell you why. I know though you had the one that you don't have, but
13.
Folding chair that you can pull out of midair.
Yep. What's the one? What was the first one that I did that wasn't?
A finger bone from an executed man in a small box. Probably somebody else's parents you killed. But you
probably
have
the gravedigger's finger.
Yeah, but you have a +1 on death saving throws while you have this finger.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's actually Wave's grandfather.
Among the ashes.
All right, so one more here.
6.
You already rolled 6 even tonight.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be easier if you just like give me one that you know I don't have.
Yeah, but it takes the fun. I'll give one more roll and then I'll give it to you. Sean, I need you to roll me a D50 as well.
50?
Yeah.
29. Did I already roll that one? Was that the other one I rolled?
No, I don't think you have this one.
Okay.
Do you have the glitter?
Yes.
You have the glitter too, huh?
The vial of glitter that says do not open.
Yeah, the world's finest glitter. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'll give you this one then. A palm-sized tin of licorice flavored candy that seems to magically refill itself.
All right.
Great. The worst kind of candy automatically refill.
Fun fact, Selena hates licorice. Wildfire loves it.
All right,
47.
Rick lost a little bit of
all
respect
right,
for
a
Wildfire.
small hand mirror that only reflects inanimate objects.
Cool.
Okay.
So now I have this, the like coal or whatever it is that I can eat.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The bug candies.
Yep.
I have a lot of edible things.
Yeah.
I hear that.
All right, so you guys will continue on after fighting your snaders. I don't know if you guys saw in the Zoom chat, I put a picture of it.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
No, I did not.
The chat saw it, but...
In the Zoom chat?
Yep.
I don't see it.
Should be there. It's a file you have to download. It says capture.png. You'll have to download it. I'll put it here again.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool.
Didn't show up. But my last thing I have in the chat is from Oz.
Already glad Pat's back.
Yeah, that's the last thing I have.
I said that.
It might be because you guys are on mobile. I don't know. All right, so you guys continue on. The Find the Path spell continues to take you further north.
All right.
Beyond Neverwinter. You guys travel for another 5 days, and you make it to the city of Luskan. Rough and tumble pirate town. Not a great place.
This is not a great place.
Yeah, it's at a very... it's also the location of the host tower of the Arcane. And yeah, so you make it to that city. It's still having you go. Now it's having you go northeast to find the path spell.
Ah, shit.
Okay, so away from the coast.
Yeah, into the spine of the world mountains.
Okay.
So, Clyde, is this good or bad or neutral?
And she's like, well, I mean, it's working in theory.
No, I mean, like, us going into the spine of the world mountains. It's like, there are some hills they call the Razor Hills or some shit back where we live, right?
But yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah, some shit like that, and they're like
You'd have to
sharp
be an
and
idiot to
shitty.
go
So
through
when people
those.
are like, "We gotta go there," everyone's like, "Ugh." Well,
We
let's
should
put
go
up our
there.
big book pants. Is gonna suck. So I'm just kind of wondering what we're getting ourselves into, if it matters. Or
Well,
if it's
she's
just
like, I don't know.
history.
I've never been to the spine of the world.
All right, cool. Let's go then.
Let's go.
All
Who
right.
has the spider boots?
Rick, I think.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
You have the flying boots.
I feel like going into this kind of a scenario, we should have as many climbing bonuses as we could get. So I feel like one of us should have the climbing boots, one of us should have the wing boots, just in case.
All right.
All right.
Do we have climbing
Here,
gear from
have
that
these boots.
guy? In that
Hey, we
room?
can
got
get
my
you an
harpoon.
Luskan.
Which guy?
What was his name? Charles, Henry,
Chuck
Chuck.
from the no, we never got climbing gear from Chuck.
Because you never needed it because you didn't do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got all that stuff from him, and then didn't ever do anything with it. Oz, you take these boots, because I have my harpoon if I slip or something, and also the cape of the Mont Blanc.
Okay.
All right.
So I got some mobility.
So
I guess I'll deattune to the thing that gives me the +1, right? And then
Yeah,
to
makes sense.
attune to the flying boots.
okay. You guys don't really know. You're in Luskan. You know you're supposed to head northeast. Are you guys just gonna wing it?
Is there a geological society here?
Well, as I just stated, the host tower of the Arcane, one of the largest gatherings of wizards and arcane casters in the world, is here in this town.
Oh.
All right. I guess we'll check in there real quick. What do you guys think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
You head to the host tower of the Arcane. It looks like it's like still kind of under construction. Some stuff still being like done on it. But
Wait. Before we get in,
Coming
I'm gonna say
along.
like, wait, Rick.
Yep.
What are we talking to them about?
Volcanoes.
I mean, the find the path spell is just bringing us to Ferdinand, right?
I know. But if there's a volcano that's like fucking super far away, maybe we can pay them to teleport us closer or something, so we're not fucking walking around for 6 years. Also, maybe we can see if they have a teleportation circle. It'd probably be at this tower.
Okay, those are excellent points. Let's go.
All right, cool.
all right,
I
so
walk in.
you're
I just
there.
didn't want to be one of those situations where we walk into a scenario and then we're like, why the fuck are we here?
This looks like a cool place. What else do we need?
Is this still the same day that we just fought the spiders on?
No, this is a couple days
Oh,
later.
okay. A little longer.
Oh yeah.
So you guys, you make your way in. There are all sorts of wizardly types in wizardly robes walking about with books and things, and some people are working on magically constructing different parts of the building. And it's interesting because it kind of all like you get a general vibe of like a tree, like with roots descending down into the earth, and it's kind of sprouting off limbs that's sort of forming this tower.
Nice.
So yeah, you walk in, and some people turn and look at you. And they're like,
Same.
Can I help you?
Yes.
Travelers?
Where the trap? Ignore her.
Yeah, we were wondering if this would be a reasonable place to locate some volcanoes on a map and then perhaps procure a teleportation to said volcanoes.
And they're like, yeah, I mean, we do have maps and knowledge of of the realm and the nearby area. We may be able to look something up for that.
Nice. Do you guys have a geological society here?
We do have some members who enjoy the study of crystals and rocks for the purposes of spellcasting. Yes.
Perfect. Can you
Perfect.
point us in that direction?
Yeah, they'll kind of. I'll escort you.
All right. What's your name, bud?
His name is Felix.
Hey, Felix. Is he a tabaxi?
No. Can't always be that on the nose, Jake.
I know, that's fair. That's fair. No, you're not wrong. You're right.
So he will lead you down a pathway, and you'll see various people of varying races moving in and out. Yeah, and you can see like a couple drow, not too many, but a couple.
Do they have sunglasses on?
No, we're indoors.
Nah.
So, anyway,
do I detect any magic?
Yeah, this whole you almost go blind in the host tower of the Arcane, one of the largest magical epicenters in the realms. It almost blinds you. The whole thing is magic.
Nose blind Rick.
What?
Yeah,
yeah. You can't smell anything right now, Rick.
Duh. That's most of tasting.
That all tastes.
This isn't even the gouge leaf right now. I swear, man. Oh my god, the magic.
So he'll take you to kind of sort of like an offshoot wing. It's a relatively small wing with a couple small little rooms, and this seems to be where the Geologic Society is here in the host tower of the Arcane.
Nice.
Oh, hey, it's the Geological Society.
Wow.
Oh, that's convenient.
This is the prophecy juice.
This is
All right, I walk in.
leading us.
And you do, and there is a dwarven wizard in there studying some rocks with a little jeweler's loop.
I'll say, hey, bud, you like cooking?
And he's just like, not really.
Yeah, I figured.
Found him.
Look at and then I say, hey, in that case, do you think you could help us find some volcanoes in generally this direction? And I'll show him where the path is leading us.
Okay. And he will say, yeah, I could do that. And he walks over to he goes, actually, before I do that, why?
Oh, yeah. So we're looking for Clyde, what's that dumb dragon you're looking for?
Oh, sorry, Clyde, that's me. And she's just like, oh, I don't think he know about Ferdinand. The guy's like,
we're looking for her friend dragon. It's literally dumb. It can't speak.
I think.
Yeah, and she's like, when you say it like that, it just sounds so bad.
It sounds mean.
Most dragons can speak. He can't, therefore he's dumb. That's technically correct.
Yeah, it's
the best kind of correct.
But like,
thank you. What's your name, by the way, sir?
His name is Rocky.
All right, cool. Rocky, on point. I like it. Yeah, so we're trying to find this dragon adjacent creature, and we figured maybe if you knew where a volcano around here was that's northeast of here, then maybe you could head us in the right direction, and maybe we could pay you to send us on our way in that direction.
Why can't we keep using that spell that Clyde was doing?
Well, we can, but maybe we can cut, if we're like 6 weeks away from this thing just walking, I don't want to walk that whole way. I'm not lazy, but I am efficient.
Clyde also says, I've never been there, so I don't have trees that I can go to.
But no, not that. Like the find the path one.
Oh, she says, well, to Rick's point, yeah, it'll take us there, but it doesn't tell us how far it's going to be.
All right, that's fair.
So he walks over to a set of drawers, big, long metal drawers that are about maybe 2 inches deep, and he starts like pulling them out, and you can see that it's just like maps and scrolls and things. He's like, no, not that one. Eventually, he finds one. He pulls out a map that's kind of the northern Sword Coast and the spine of the world, and he kind of puts it down and smooths it out, and he pulls out like a magnifying glass and like a special kind of like magical quill. And he looks around and he goes, all right. And he kind of like circles in the air here and in the air over here. And he says, these are the only volcanoes I know of here in the north. He says, I got over here right by 10 Towns. We got the Ice Peak. It's a little island off of the coast. And not quite in the sea of moving ice. And he goes, that is a volcano. or at least it was a volcano. But that is to the northwest. And then he will point to another volcano that's basically in the smack middle of the Spine of the World Mountains. And he goes, and there's this one. It's called the Dragon's Eye.
Mm-hmm. And this is northeast?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This seems like the right one, Rocky, I think.
Based on name alone, it's very topical. Maybe that prophecy juice.
Rocky.
Mm.
Do you know the detect thoughts spell?
I do.
Now, actually, Ted, you can ask me this. If he cast that on Clyde, could she like show him with her thoughts the area, like the vision that she got from the scry of Ferdinand?
Well, first it'll tell you. Let me see. It tells you the surface thoughts of anybody.
So if she thinks about that, like purposefully.
Yeah, and plus she could just fail the saving throw on purpose and let him delve deeper.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
And
if
deeper.
She's okay with that.
Oh, that's a genius plan.
Thanks. And then, like, if you have any personal experience, like in the field of these volcanoes, maybe you could see, or you see some kind of landmark, or really, maybe it would give us a little more insight on where we're going.
Yeah. Or, how far away a walk is this?
You take a look at the map from where you are in Luskan to where this is in the Spine of the World, and you think it's easy 500 miles away.
Mm-hmm. See, this is why I didn't want to walk the whole way.
Yeah, this was a really good idea, Rick. Ted, and just remind me, it did say, like, we do have some indication that we're trying to go northeast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yep.
So I'm trying to see what happens when you probe deeper. So I don't know if it actually gives you images.
Yeah, it seemed kind of vague on that.
Yeah, you gain insight into the reasoning, its emotional state, and something that largest loom in its mind is something it worries over, loves, or hates. You can also detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. The target knows you're probing its mind. Unless you shift attention to something else, the creature can use its actions to make an intelligence check contested by that. It's really hard to say.
Okay.
Questions verbally directed at the creature naturally shape the course of its thoughts, so this spell is particularly effective in interrogation. There's a really good cantrip, but I don't think druids can learn it, and I don't think... I know Clyde doesn't have it, basically the pensive spell.
Oh, yeah.
Encode thoughts, where you pull a thought strand out of your head, and it's like glowy thought strand, like in a pensive. He's like, I don't know if it'll work. He rolled pretty poorly.
Okay. All right. It was just a thought. And also, if you haven't been to the volcano, it wouldn't really help anyway.
Since I haven't, it's, I'm familiar with I'm familiar with it. I have never been, but...
Oh! Thought, Clyde.
Yes.
You didn't see water in this vision, right?
I mean, snow.
Yeah, but like the other one said it was an island in the sea of moving ice.
Correct.
Yeah, but just had like a little area.
Oh, okay.
Remember, it was like 30 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Good. I like where your head's at, though.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Rock. I appreciate you getting us as far as we've gotten. Do you know anybody who generally ventures out into the Spine of the World?
Oh, there's a lot of giants up there, so you might find one of them.
Yeah, I meant, do you know anybody here capable?
No.
Oh, no. Are there like guides that go up that way?
I mean, maybe if you get a little closer, might be able to find somebody in Mirabar, Raven Rock, or Ten Towns, really, if you feel like going all the way northwest to go northeast.
All right. Which town's the closest, do you think?
Probably Mirabar.
All right. Do you think we would be able to get teleportation to Mirabar?
He's like, I could probably do that. He says, I got a pretty good description of what this thing looks like. There's a couple sketches here on the paper. I mean, I don't know how much you feel like risking it, but says I can. He says there's definitely a 25% chance that I will absolutely get you where you want to go.
Oh wow!
And he says there is like a 10% chance that I'll get you pretty close. And then who's worried about the rest?
I'm gonna say those are terrible odds.
He goes, well,
I do. Based on the numbers you gave me, I know.
I mean, worst case scenario, we can just have wildfire teleport us somewhere else.
Yeah, unless we end up like fucking inside of the mountain.
The volcano, yeah, that's the other part. Yeah, Mirabar is delightful.
I don't want to play with odds on ending up in a volcano. I mean, like I'd be fine, but like I'd worry about you guys.
Yeah, we would all die.
I would worry about me also. Rocky, I appreciate the willingness to gamble with our lives. That's always fun.
I mean,
how much would it cost to get us to Mirabar?
It's like, that's just all good science. He says, listen, I have the sending spell. I could send you, and if you don't get where you're going, then tell me, and maybe I can just bring you back. Now I know you.
Rocky, the problem is that we're trying to go to a volcano, so even if you're just a little bit off, we might be in the volcano.
I wouldn't teleport you to the base of the volcano. It's very far from where the lava is. You'd probably be fine.
Yeah, you said, but like Mirabar?
And he's like, yeah, I mean, I guess. You guys have no
Clyde, have you ever been to Mirabar? Do you know a tree up there?
Can't remember if Clyde had gone to Mirabar. I know you guys went there at least one time, but I don't know if she was there.
I think so, because it was on our way up north to the
Ollivanders.
Oh yeah, the way the Tinkerer was? Is that what it is?
That's Greymere Pass. That's
that's what I was thinking of.
Okay. That's where I got the Wand of Wonder.
Yes, I know. From Ollivander and his wand shop.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Finkel, Gold Bottom, who owns the Finkel shop. And he's like, yeah, I could probably do Mirabar. But I got a lot of work to do. So I mean, teleportation.
I'm gonna take 2 golds and be like, we'll make it worth your. Oh wait, that's not my voice. We'll make it worth your while.
And he's like,
I tried to do the finger thing.
Ooh, while she's trying to do the finger thing, I want to use my mage hand to, since it's invisible, to grab the coin and spin it back and forth. Like, so she just does this, and I literally like hold and then spin so it looks like she's doing the thing.
Sure, you can make me a sleight of hand check, but using intelligence instead of dexterity.
I'll take it. Oh man, that's a 4 on the roll, so it's only
+4, Sean.
Oh, thanks. I mean, it's still reliable talent, so 4 plus 10 plus double my proficiency bonus, which is a 5, so that's a 14, 24.
Okay.
And would this also count as me persuading him?
I mean, he said he would do it. It's just, it's how much money, you're gonna make it worth his while. So
yeah.
And he's like, it'd just be so much more fun. I've never cast teleport to send somebody to a place that I've only ever I had known the description of. That just sounds so interesting.
Rocky, we could pay you money, which is great, or we could let you reach inside this bag of holding, which has an assortment of magic items that you may want one of. But you only get one go.
He's like, well, that sounds good.
Yeah, you're a betting man. I could just tell. You're willing to gamble with our lives. Why not gamble with your payment?
As I says, well, if I'm gonna gamble with anybody's lives, it's not gonna be mine.
See.
That's a good philosophy. Okay.
Yep, that's the difference.
That's
between
why
cooking
I'm
and
still
knowledge.
alive. All right. So he's gonna stick his hand into the bag.
Yeah.
Here we go.
How many more items do we have left in the bag?
35.
36.
All right, cool.
Well, 35 now.
Yes.
All right. Let's see how Rocky does. Is he gonna pull out a big gun
Red
magic
Dragon
item?
mask.
I thought about.
Grab him and bake it.
I honestly thought about like.
That could be one.
I had thought about being like, man, it would be so funny if they were like, oh, what do we do? I don't know. Really wish we had that. Maybe we do. Oh. I tell you what.
Oh no, it's actually just.
I would. It would have to be some stupid, crazy roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But I would be like, if you can pick the number, you designate a number beforehand, and then roll a percentile. And then, like, if you get within one of that number, either way, like the number -1 +1, I'll say you get the red dragon mask.
Ooh. We might be able to do that.
You might be able to
in
do
my
that.
head.
What's your number?
Should I?
My number's 13.
With
Ooh.
Mistra?
All right, 13. Here we go. So that's 12, 13, or 14.
All right.
Well, let's see what you pull out, since you are giving that a shot.
I got a 40.
40, huh?
Yeah.
All right. What's his face? Rocky get?
Yeah, Rocky.
Where are my tables at?
He finds inside him a love for Emily.
He does. As that he only had denied himself for so long. All right. Oz, you pull forth.
Oh no, I was just joking.
Oh, well, okay. So
I'm not actually playing. I just wanted to see if with Mr. Die I could roll within 1% of myself.
You weren't really doing it, so Mr. Dad didn't respect your role.
That makes sense.
There you
She
go.
knows. She knows what
I
I'm in need.
mean, we can make that happen.
No,
Yeah.
thanks. I'm good.
We have all these items.
Just sitting around. So he pulls forth a robe. Very fancy robe.
Ooh.
Ah.
It's a robe that is dark black or blue or dark black robe embroidered with small white or silver stars.
Ooh,
And it looks like
look
the
at that.
night sky.
This looks perfect for a wizard.
And he's like, it is.
Very fancy.
No one's going to say no to 6 5th level magic missiles every day.
Oh,
Plus
Very
a +1 bonus to saving throws and the ability to enter the astral plane.
Oh, very
I've
nice.
got a trinket.
You're welcome.
And he puts up the hood. And he's just like,
It looks dashing.
it does. Robe of stars.
How exotic.
And he's
Well,
just like,
Stars rock.
and he's like, they do, really.
And you know what, Rocky? You're a star.
He's like, I mean, thank you. Sure you guys don't want to just for posterity's
totally.
sake take that teleport? No? Alright.
We appreciate you wanting to help us out. It's very
As much as
nice.
you do.
But
Before we accept this guy's teleportation, I would like to insight check him and see if he's just gonna fucking teleport us the way he wants to anyway.
Fair enough.
Or is he actually gonna get us to Mirabar?
I saw a trinket for Oz there, Pat. I didn't see one for Wave.
+4.
I didn't say for wave.
Oh, did you say? Okay. Oh, Oz got a trinket. She said I got a trinket.
+4, that gives me a big old 9.
I mean, why would he lie?
Why would he lie? Dwarf's a dwarf. It doesn't matter if you're a geologist or a cook.
Yeah, I mean, we may run in
long
different
as you're not
circles, but you know. So D50 there. Sean.
43.
43. 43 is a vial of pungent herbs that repels dogs and wolves.
That's awesome.
And Rocky says, well, good luck. Indefinitely 100% Mirabar.
Thanks.
Damn.
All right. Wham.
I'm just gonna.
And we come to an infernoing volcano.
Let's see. Where do you end up? I still haven't really decided till you actually brought up the insight check. I hadn't decided what kind of person Rocky was. And I was like, oh, let's just teleport him to Mirabar. And then you're like, I checked to see if he will. And I'm like, will he? I don't know.
Would he?
Let's
we
find
don't know.
out.
Rick definitely doesn't know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Actually, yeah, so Rocky, actually, you guys are in a windswept mountain. Not Mirabar.
I don't think we're near bar.
The wind is blowing, the snow is swirling all around, and you see something in front of you, which is funny because I'm gonna put it in the Twitch chat for the Twitch folks. Let me see if I can get this to work.
I'm gonna control the snow in a 5-foot cube so that we can see a little bit.
And I'll put it over here in for you guys as well, so you can see it.
Let's see.
And you see this. There in the Zoom chat.
I'm not getting that. Can you send that in the Facebook chat?
Jake.
I don't know.
I'm not getting it in the Zoom chat either.
Guys,
I got it.
Sean got it.
Did you send it to everybody or just
Oh,
Sean?
nice. You gotta click on it.
Sent it to everybody.
I believe you because you would. You
These are just the worst.
I feel like we do a pretty good job.
Right.
We try hard.
Doing the best that we can do.
Yeah. Oh, snap.
Wait, where did you send it to now? Oh, there.
I sent it to everywhere. Where do you want it to go?
I got it.
To Zoom, to Facebook, to Twitch chat. I don't know how many more places I can send this thing.
Sorry.
That
Right?
makes Celine the worst because I have it now.
No, I have it. It just took a minute to receive.
So, fun fact, that is
Fucking Rocky.
the canonical image for the Dragon's Eye volcano in the Spine of the World
Charizard's
Mountains.
skull.
It looks remarkably like a Charizard skull.
It looks exactly like a Charizard skull.
Yeah, that's what it actually looks like in universe.
The guys, I don't think Rocky sent us to the right place.
We trusted that fool, and he sent us here.
Oh, actually, this might be exactly the right place. Now that
I mean, look at that fucking rock over there. It looks
all right.
like.
Well,
God, does that look like your buddy?
And she's like, yeah, but I didn't know he had a volcano named after him or designed in his image. It looks like him though, remarkably like him.
All right, well, let's.
Uncanny coincidence.
Wildfire, lead the way.
All right, let's go.
All right, you guys begin. You're basically, if you're looking at that picture, you guys are basically on that path.
Okay.
Kind of like that rocky path that leads to the eyeball.
Okay.
So it's pretty high up in the mountains. Winds swept one way. What'd you say, Pat?
Do I detect magic when we walk up to the skull?
No. You're
the
just in a.
Okay.
Now the light is emanating from the lava inside. So you will all make your way up towards this eyeball, and you peer inside, and you can kind of see a sort of structure in front of you. You kind of make your way over, and then you can see a large square room, and you can see the kind of the orangey red light emanating from the lava pools in the floor. And you can see kind of in front of you, there is a large rectangular pool of lava. And then you can see to the right and left of you, A ways off, there's like a gap, so there is like a drop down to the pool of lava, and there's sort of a walkway on the far right hand side. We'll say this room is maybe say 100 feet, say 200 feet, right, from left to right. So maybe like all the way the most left 10 feet is, or 15 feet is like a walkway that goes across. The most right 15 feet is a walkway that goes across basically the length of just those side walls. And then you guys kind of have your little block that you're on that ends, and then in front of you is a pool of lava. And then on the far side, directly opposite you, is a very similar scenario to what you're looking at, like a smaller version of this large sort of dragon-like skull. Again, with the it's just the skull sitting there. This one, you're the one that you guys are on, has, you can see like the eyes are lit up and glowing, and the mouth is sort of open. You can kind of see down there. This just looks like a stone version of the skull set into the wall, and there's a platform around below it, and there's some like pillars on the side. And yeah, as you guys can all make me a perception check.
All right.
19 on the roll.
16.
Natural 1, so 6.
21.
Okay, that was with advantage, right, Pat?
Yep.
31.
Woo.
Okay.
And guidance.
All right, so you guys can see, you do see, you kind of hear, you'll hear like the grinding of stone, as though like large stone structures are shifting and moving about. You don't necessarily see anything at the moment, but you also hear like the movement of creatures, and you can kind of look down in the lava pool, and you see there are some things maneuvering about down in the pools of lava. You see like snakes like swimming through the lava, and on the far side, Oz kind of maybe, and I guess I said it was like 200 feet wide. It's probably like 300 feet long. So like you see with your 31, there's like a bear that's made out of like magma, and it's like climbing or like just like doing bear things in the lava.
Bear? Lava bear?
Oh, look at that.
Yep, there's some bear lava here.
I mean, I got a lava dog here, so yeah.
No, different bear. Different kind of bear. Lava bear.
I also love bears. Yep, I love a bear.
Rick,
Nice.
follow my finger. Follow my finger with your eye. Look at the bear frolicking in the lava.
Well,
I still don't see it. But he pretends he does.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, that's going to be a big problem.
All right, right?
Yeah. Yep. Lava bear. Not a good thing.
I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Cool. That's where we're going to end for tonight.
All right.
Shield of Faith.
So, the party will find themselves in the Dragon's Eye Temple.
Nice.
Or volcano. It's not a temple.
Whoa.
Volcano.
Holy crap, lava bear.
Yes.
It looks cool.
So we'll see how they're able to traverse through and deal with the perils of the lava cavern.
Doesn't look cool at all.
And see if they're able to find Ferdinand, presumably deep within this.
We think.
They think.
Crossed.
If not, they got teleported to the wrong volcano that looks like a dragon head.
Yeah. And Rocky's going to be in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, he, well, we'll see.
Well, I'm going to go take that robe back.
You can try. You can definitely
I'm going to have
try.
Oz go take that robe back.
That's a better move.
That is a great move.
Rick's smart now, so he can do
When
that.
he unleashes those 6-level magic missiles that we just gave him.
Yeah,
you
at
just
least I can
cast
cast
shield.
I could just dispel magic or counterspell.
Well, yeah, but we could also shield, which makes you
Negates
immune.
it.
Dum, 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 dum.
Unless he counterspells your counterspell.
He could even counterspell your shield.
It could counterspell your shield.
Not if I'm 60 feet away.
61 feet away.
True.
True.
All right.
Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for everybody who's hanging out in the chat and having a good time.
Thanks for the trinkets.
Yeah, thank you for the trinkets. I definitely need to work on more for the sorcerer because Celine gets so many trinkets, and I have 33 on the list, and she's probably got at least half, if not more than that.
Probably
It seems like it.
Well, see, the thing is, like, I have a lot of good ones for some classes. Like, I have a lot for druid. No one plays a druid, but I have 44 trinkets for a druid.
Internet, start giving Clyde trinkets.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And Pat's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, my Pat.
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
Anyway.
no, multi-class, 1 level of bard, so you have all those bardic inspirations.
Yeah, I mean,
5 per long rest.
not a bad.
Guidance and Bardic Inspiration together, that's up to 10. You could have a 58 stealth.
Don't even tease.
Anyway. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you all next week.